Men are the only ones benefiting from marriage.
No way. Explain it to me.
I just did. With the cooking, the cleaning, they get like a maid, they get sex, assuming that she's fucking them too. She gets, yeah, like what does the woman get is a better question. A guy for when she gets old and ugly?
A woman gets sex. That's reciprocated.
Oh, please. That is not, I feel like
that's how I know you're a feminist.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No. It doesn't matter what you identify as. It's the same thing as a man.
I just don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage.
That's fair, but you got to substantiate your argument. And the only thing that you saying that a man get is a permanent door dasher and a dishwasher that we can get over there.
Well, that's not what I said, but in order for a woman to be like, sorry.
Go ahead.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Raw Reacts. I got a great episode for today. You gotta like, comment, subscribe. Y'all got my back. I know y'all got my back, but y'all rocking with me hard. I love y'all so much, man. I got a great discussion by Anton. He's gonna destroy this feminist. I'm gonna try to keep my commentary to a minimum. Let's go.
You said what?
Her Wi-Fi on delay.
What do you got? You got a perspective on this?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's real.
Any one of the other women that's not on time out.
You talking to me?
All of y'all. Any of y'all got all say.
Aside from Simone and whatever, I think it's really bold when we say that men are solely the prize. I think women are the prize most of the time, and men don't want women to know this. And so I think it's just bold. I don't know. Women are the prize. Men would just die to have access to any woman. They can barely get laid. And so when they get married, who's the one cooking? Who's the one cleaning? Marriage is a fucking scam. It turns women into like, the guys are very
parasitic. Sorry, guys. I hate to be stopping it already. I know I said I would keep it to a minimum, but notice how like the three black women in the on the panel are like cheering this on somehow, as if they have themselves experienced it. This is exactly how white women got black women to side with this feminist movement, even though black men have never had the power or ever oppressed black women ever. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy when you look at it. I mean, it's like they're relating to something that they've never actually experienced themselves. It's like, look at them. Look at them. It's actually crazy, man. I'm sorry.
The guys are very parasitic with the wife, and it ends up draining them. And I don't know. Marriage is only.
Hold on. I want to hear. It. So, marriage is a scam for women.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Absolutely.
So,
and men know this too, and I know they know this because every time I talk about this, they all get get like whoa about it.
No, I'm not. I want to explore this.
No, it's not what it gets like that.
But it's a scam for women. Okay, so how do men benefit from marriage?
Men are the only ones benefiting from marriage.
No way. Explain it to me.
I just did. With the cooking, the cleaning, they get like a maid, they get sex, assuming that she's fucking them too. She gets, yeah, like what does the woman get is a better question. A guy for when she gets old and ugly?
A woman gets sex. That's reciprocated.
Oh, please. That's not. I feel like
that's how I know you're a feminist.
Hold on.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean? Oh, please. What do you mean? You get sex. I'm sorry. You give sex and you get sex in return. Since when has that been oh, please? Like, what are you making it seem like that's such a chore? Like it's something that you don't enjoy yourself. Like it's reciprocal. That's what it is. Like, like what? Sex within a marriage is supposed to give you the ability to be able to get closer to each other through intimacy. So I don't understand like why she's looking at that as such it's like a disadvantage for women. It's not. It's not. Sex is used to have children. Like people.
That's how I know you're a feminist.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not.
No. It doesn't matter what you identify as. It's the same thing as a man.
I just don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage.
That's fair, but you got to substantiate your argument. And the only thing that you saying that a man get is a permanent door dasher and a dishwasher that we can get over there.
Well, that's not what I said, but in order for a woman to be like, sorry?
Go ahead.
Everything you said a woman has to offer, a man can pay for it.
Hold on. Yeah, but they're not. So, I mean,
they do.
Unless you guys are, I don't know anybody that is, but.
So the real scam is marriage for men, because what has happened throughout society is that we've pedestalized women to think that their box is exclusive, when in reality is not. The price of boxes went down significantly. And the price that men have to pay in order to have in-house pussy is that actually goes down in value over a period of time, because most of the time women that's in marriages don't even keep themselves up. Whereas when you're single, you compete. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm looking at you right now, right?
Yeah.
And you're a pretty girl from all, optics, whatever. I don't know you in person or whatever.
Pretty.
But I know that women, when they go outside, you're not doing this for you. You don't get dressed up for you. You don't get dressed up in order to make yourself feel good. Hold on.
Oh my God.
You don't prop your tits up. You're not doing that for yourself. You're doing that because you're looking for, fishing for opportunities, men to get the bait, catch the whole 9 yards. And I guarantee you, I don't know if you're lesbian or not or anything like that, right? Because I don't know your sexual orientation. I guarantee you that you still fucking somebody, even though you sit there and say that that's what men get when they marry you. You just doing it without actually getting anything in return for it. You don't get the benefits, you don't get the pension, you don't get the family, you don't get to be the nurturer that you're actually made out to be. And so what you see,
that's actually a really good point, Edson. She's bringing up sex as if it's some chore to do in a relationship when you're out of a relationship, especially during this era that we live in, a sexually liberated era. Women are doing it for free. They're doing it because they want to. They're not doing it because it's a chore. So to mention it as like, oh, sex, they get sex in a relationship, like you're getting sex. It's something that you're doing when you're outside of a relationship anyway. Like most of y'all are sleeping around anyway. It don't make it seem like that's a chore to y'all. Y'all like doing it. Like, come on, man. Y'all have fought for the ability to be able to sleep with whoever you want to without consequence. That's why there's birth control. That's why there's IUD. That's why there's all this stuff that basically allows for you to sleep with whoever you want and not have any consequences for the most part. Like, come on.
that you're actually made out to be. And so what you see happens is that y'all get outside of y'all purpose and then y'all justify it by then doing things that's outside of what you're supposed to do. But you've benefited from pretty privilege.
No,
what you don't realize is that most women, they do want to be married. They do want to have a family. They do want to have a man to take care of them. Most of them understand the value of marriage and relationships. And so we only hear it from one side, but we don't get it from the women that's actually married, that see the benefits that come along with being with men that are the prize, that then value them because y'all are the beneficiaries of our greatness.
Facts.
I can lay it on you. I want to give her an opportunity to be able to respond. I don't want to have a conversation in the vacuum.
That's what happens.
So I'll address the looks thing first of all. I hear this all the time. Yes, that's true. I'll agree with you. Women typically, we get dressed for male validation, but I would say female validation too. Like you just get treated nicer when you look better. Aside from that,
by who?
Everybody, like the halo effect. But then you said, I wanted to say men benefit from marriage, women benefit from divorce. So you brought up a lot of things that are valid, but sorry, my dog. But the thing is, you can't say that a woman's purpose is to have kids, because what about infertile women? So that already it doesn't work. It doesn't hold up, unfortunately. And it's very bold, just saying, for a man to say that that's a woman's purpose. I hear you. I bet for a lot of women having kids, they won't even remember their life before it. I'm sure that's probably true to some degree, but not for every woman. But see,
again, I didn't say that's your only purpose.
No, I let you finish.
I thought you were done. My bad. Go ahead. I'm not trying to stop you.
I'm just trying to remember all the things that you said. But it's so crazy to me that I hear in the space particularly that what value does a woman bring to a marriage that a guy couldn't get in a relationship? And I know that guys know that women are the value. In order for them to have status, they're surrounded by women. That men right now are having such a hard time competing for it because it's like it's getting more and more difficult to make a certain amount of income or whatever. Women are going for the top 1%, but it's just, I think it's so wrong for men to continue to say that men are the prize and telling women who marry you that you're doing them a favor, or they're doing you a favor. I just don't believe in marriage personally, but I don't know. Hopefully
that's fine. I don't have a problem with you not believing in marriage personally, but for you to be disingenuous and say that men are absolutely, by far and large, look, y'all are at the bottom when it comes to earnings. You always will be, no matter how much they advocate for you. Half of y'all only get in the positions that y'all got because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's why y'all had to create feminism in the first place, in order to recruit black women to get on y'all team so that y'all can then be classified as a minority to be able to get positions that you're not even qualified for. You're not really built to compete with men when it comes to leadership. You can't compete with men when it comes to marketing. The biggest asset that y'all have, that y'all leverage, is y'all looks in y'all body.
And that's why I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Where did all the clapping and cheering go from the black women in the background? They all of a sudden got real quiet. They all of a sudden just sitting there just... They really got nothing to say now, man. And he's absolutely right. He's cooking. He is cooking, man. Look, he's absolutely right. That's exactly what I said at the beginning of the video. Black women were never in the position to be oppressed by their own men. They just jumped on a bandwagon with these white women, and they basically used them in order for them to become a minority so they can get into positions that they didn't qualify for. Straight up. That's exactly what's happening. And that's exactly what's going on right now. I see on so many TikToks and other female content creators that are black platforms of them having these white women talking points and I always question them, like, why are you speaking as if you were ever in that position to be like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense at all. I understand people have this group thing about them, like they want to think as a group and all this stuff, and it's mainly women that think like that. But man, we don't do that, man. Like I'm not gonna relate to some other culture's struggle and make it my own struggle. You know what I mean? Like I can understand if you guys are struggling. I can even feel some kind of empathy for you. But I'm not going to, take a Jewish person and be like, okay, yeah, they were in the Holocaust. So I'm going to make that my struggle as well. Like I was also in the Holocaust. Like, no, you don't do like what? That doesn't even make any sense.
So what I'm basically saying is that the only value that you can say that you bring is manual labor. Everything that you named, doing dishes, cooking, you didn't say that y'all did anything other than something that we couldn't do for ourselves.
You didn't ask me anything else.
No, I asked you. I said, what value?
No, you didn't. You went
what makes you valuable to us?
Another thing. Leadership is a feminine quality, and women are the ones that lead way better than men. Men are having such a hard time competing right now. They're getting so mad that they can't get one woman. This idea, like art of war is a feminine quality. It's all the creative qualities. So it's just simply not true. And I think we need to get away from this idea that
there's not one man on this panel, and I've met almost all of them on this panel, that do not have multiple women that's trying to get with them that they turn down, and that's a fact. Not
what do you mean?
Quinn, Logic, I haven't met 2K in person. There's not one man on this panel that does not have multiple women that they turn down. Not that they can't get. I've seen women throw themselves at and bad
small minority. Very small minority. But that's a small minority is what I'm saying. For most people, that's not happening. And I think we need to start addressing the more average person. Like I agree with you that there are some men, especially on this panel, that have multiple women. That shows that you have value because women want to be with you. But this idea that women don't bring it. No. I'm saying that proves my argument because women come to him and it makes him the top 1% or whatever. He wouldn't be the top 1% if women weren't surrounding him.
But that's not true because he's the top 1% without a bunch of women surrounding him. See, the thing that you're leaving out of this conversation is that your best years are earlier in your lifespan. By the time you hit a certain age, your value continues to go down and it diminishes. Our value goes up as we age.
Not always, not for most, actually.
In most instances, and we speak into the majority, most men don't even hit their peak as far as their earning potential, which we know that women are looking for men based off of resources and protection. Not the only thing that they're looking for, but that's the main thing that they're looking for when they're looking to get with a man. And they don't even reach their earning potential into the top of their peak until they're in their late 50s, early 60s. That's why you see a lot of women talking to older men and older men talking to younger women, because the value that we see in women is based off of the thing that y'all continue to diminish in as you get older. God. So how is the man not the prize if he has a longer run, a greater run when it comes to the value that he brings into society versus the thing that we look to y'all for and we can trade y'all in tomorrow? You can't get him
getting married. Why is he getting married if that's true?
Because women want because women want marriage. That's why. You just completely defeated your whole argument about well, maybe she doesn't believe in marriage, but women not wanting marriage and women basically being slaves in their marriage and all this shit. Like, come on, man. Women are the ones that want marriage. Let's be clear here. If a man could just be with you without getting married, most of the time he wouldn't even marry you. Especially in today's world, given the fact that women are divorced and men are 80% or 50% of marriages in divorce, and women 80% of the time is filing for divorce. Like, so let's be real here. Like, men wouldn't be marrying y'all if y'all didn't want marriage, man. I think that she's very disconnected from reality. I think that she very much lives in an echo chamber that she has her own YouTube channel that basically allows her to just speak without being challenged and say these stupid absurdities without anybody actually telling her, because I think her co-host on the show actually is a yes woman. So everything that she says, she's basically agreeing with her. So when you come on to a show like with Anton Daniels or Talks with 2K or any other one, and you get that you're gonna get that smoke. You're gonna get that work, man. You're not gonna just be able to say what you're gonna say and just it ain't gonna happen like that, man.
Because you even got a lifespan to when you can have kids. Like, you can't get another man easily that's at the top 1% of what it is that women are looking for versus a whole lot of y'all that's available based off of what we look for in women.
That's facts.
Women are not having a difficulty getting any sort of man, whether it's relationship or what.
Yes,
they
no,
are.
sir. No,
They are having no. Women are not having difficulty getting sex. They're not having difficulty. They having difficulty getting a man to. Yes, they. I can't believe.
Okay, I hear you.
They
I
are.
agreed with you. I didn't even say that you're not listening. I agree with you there. But this idea that women want marriage all the time is not true anymore. It just isn't.
The majority of women don't want marriage?
I actually don't. I would say majority would want marriage until they don't. When you look at the divorce rates, there's something going on. Honestly.
Yes, women are going on. And they all
Shout out to Antoine, man. He always dropping gems over there, man. He always cooking, man. He's absolutely right. Women are not having trouble finding sex at all whatsoever. They are, however, having trouble getting the men that they want to commit to them. That's why there's so many online complaining about all these standards that they got when really they're still out here fucking, man. That's the truth. Honestly, I think that he said something earlier in the show that she's benefited from pretty privilege and all this shit. I'm gonna keep it real, man. A lot of these women that are hardcore feminists like she is, the reason why they are is because they're ugly. And I'm gonna keep it real, man. This girl is not very pretty. This girl is ugly, especially by standards of probably white men. White men probably have humbled her quite a lot in her lifetime. Like straight up, she kind of looks like a gremlin, kind of like it's weird. Like I've seen girls like her before. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to go in on her or nothing like that, but I'm just saying like there's a pattern with all these feminists. They tend to be pretty unattractive, man. And like I said, they have these stronger stances on things simply because the men that they want really didn't want them, or they weren't able to get them, or able to really keep them or attain them. They may have done things like, gave them sex or fellatio or whatever, and it just didn't work out for them. And a lot of these women are like, they're vengeful. They're vengeful. They have this strong stance against men now. Now they want to become these feminists, and I hate marriage and all this. This really just stems from you just not being accepted the way you want it to be accepted by the men that you want, man. But that will leave it right there, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, baby.